Good morning, I'm Shehab. The long wait for Eurovision fans is close to coming to an end, with the final taking place later today. Millions will be watching the event in Liverpool, but one person they won't hear from is Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, whose request to speak was turned down. Andrew Misra has the latest on the build-up and the growing excitement.
In less than 12 hours, the stage will be set in Liverpool for the 67th Eurovision Song Contest. The dress rehearsal was kicked off by last year's winners, Kalush Orchestra of Ukraine. Hosting on their behalf, the UK will be represented by May Muller.
The rehearsals for sure made everything kind of like click. It will be the biggest show that I've ever done, obviously. So it looks great. And yeah, I'm even more. I thought I was pumped before, but now I'm like, we're ready to go.
Muller will be one of 26 acts to appear on stage tonight, but a notable absentee, Ukraine's President Zelensky. He'd requested to make an address, but it was turned down by the European Broadcasting Union on grounds of political impartiality, disappointing some, including Rishi Sunak. Long-time Eurovision commentator Graham Norton wouldn't be drawn into the discussion.
The EBU, they rule with an iron fist. So what they say goes.
Politics will be present, though. Croatia's entry is an anti-war song. The favourite is Sweden. Loreen is a previous winner. Finland are also fancied by the bookies. Tvorci are representing Ukraine. And displaced Ukrainians have been made to feel part of the event.
Ukrainian symbols are everywhere, and people are really friendly, and we feel that we are a part of everything.
A crowd of 6,000 will be in the arena tonight, with millions more around the world watching and voting to decide who takes the Eurovision crown. Andrew Misra, ITV News.
And good luck to May later this evening. Many of those travelling to Liverpool for the event will be dealing with the impact of train strikes as they make their journey. Members of the RMT union are walking out today, which will affect 14 rail operators. A strike by train drivers also caused disruption for rail passengers yesterday. Members of the ASLEF union walked out, impacting 16 companies. Ministers have suggested unions are deliberately targeting big events, including the FA Cup final in June, something union bosses have denied. An 81-year-old woman who was hit by a motorbike that was escorting Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, is reportedly in a coma. Helen Holland is in critical condition after she was hit at a junction in West London by the motorcade. The Duchess, who is married to the King's brother Edward, said she was praying for the woman, who remains in hospital. Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan has been released on bail for at least 2 weeks. Supporters crowded the former leader as he returned to his residence in Lahore after he was granted broad protection from arrest. He was detained on Tuesday on corruption charges, but the country's Supreme Court has ruled that was unlawful. The decision at the High Court is a blow to the government in a standoff that has sparked days of rioting, leading to the deaths of at least 10 people. Self-testing kits for hepatitis C are being made available from the NHS in England. The free confidential service is designed to reach people who may not access other services or do not feel able to approach their GP. More than 70,000 people are thought to be living with a potentially fatal condition, which has symptoms that can go unnoticed for years. And finally, a Kenyan lion, believed to be one of the oldest in the world, has been killed by herders. Lunkito was reportedly speared to death after he was caught preying on livestock. While most lions live till 13, Lunkito was thought to be 19 years old. That's all we have time for here. I'll be back at 20 to 1 for the ITV Lunchtime News. Until then, goodbye.